Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jai here, and I kind of didn't want to make this video, but in a way, I also wanted to. I kind of did, and I kind of didn't. Anyway, as you can tell from the title, yeah. But let me go back a year, a little over a year, when Mihoyo announced that they were coming out with a new game. I was like, okay, Genshin Impact, open world, cool, nice great, interesting characters, good story. And I'm like, on Mihoyo, it's gonna start off all nice and happy and then go right into oh shit territory. Okay? And then they said they're gonna have gotcha elements. I'm like, that kind of turned it off for me because that's one of the reasons why I didn't get into Genshin. Pretty much the main reason because I already spend money on two gotcha games. As you know, Honkai, as you can tell, as you know from my videos, Honkai and Honkai Impact and Fate Grand Order. Yeah, I don't want a third. I don't want to have. I don't want to spend money on a third game. Yeah, I can be FTP. I can be free to play. But something tells me I would probably I would get into it to where I would be spending money. Which is probably the same thing for Honkai Star Rail. By the way, Genshin players, it's not another Genshin game, it's a Honkai game. Just shut up on that. Anyway, that's another reason why I didn't get into it. Because here's the thing. I heard when I saw the numbers for this game, it took off immensely. And they were like because it's like it had millions, and I mean millions of downloads in the first month. Um and I know from personal experience, when anything, I'm not just talking about video games, I'm talking about anything in general. Whenever it has a huge following, yeah, there's gonna be fans of it that are cool. You know, for me, it's like in Genshin, you got Unreal Dreamer, um, what's it called, Further Beyond Gaming, Alicia X Life. They're all cool people. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other cool people that play Genshin, but there's also the toxic people, the ones that are all like, oh well, we we spend money on this game. We should get what we want. Entitled toxic, not just toxic people. I'm talking about entitled toxic people. And there's also people who hate on this just for the fact to hate on something. That's not how you live life, okay? If you live life like that, do something to change it for the better. Because you're just gonna you're gonna live your life. Your life's gonna spiral down a hole of bullshit. Anyway, uh, I I was gonna make this video not too. I was gonna make this video back when like I would say as early as even though I did do a video on Eula, I was gonna do a video on it like before that when they were talking about when people were complaining about uh, certain characters being a certain way. And I'm all like, look, we can't. You can't have what you want. And also, another thing is, people complain that there's no person of color in this game. I don't know the name of that guy in the back. I think it's Kaeda or something like that. Like I said, I don't really know something because I know you got Lisa, Jean, God, I forgot her name, Amber. I think that's Kaeda in the back or some. I can't remember his name, but I know he's as close to a person of color that you can get. And they're complaining about that. Here's the thing. Think about that. Genshin is made by MiHoYo. MiHoYo is a Chinese-based company. China. China doesn't have very many, if at all, people of color. And I hate to say this, but not just Chinese, but Asian 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 people in general don't like black people. I can tell you that for a fact. I used to do security at a Japanese market. Okay, whenever a black person would walk in, they would tell me to watch that person. They could be just wearing whatever. It could be a guy wearing like a t-shirt and pants, or a guy wearing a black guy wearing a nice suit. They would tell me to watch him, and and you see, I would do it subtly. No, they wanted me to actually follow him and watch him. I'm all like, no, that's not what. That's not how you do it. You do it like that, they're not going to like it, and I don't do that kind of thing. Because of that, they have me removed. Yeah. So yeah, Asians, they don't like black people, and that's I don't think honestly I'm not. That's not one of the reasons why they don't have people of color in Genshin. They don't have to. They don't have to have people of color in Genshin. They choose not to do it. Anyway, so let me try to think. I'm trying to. So another thing that they talk about. Like, I already talked about Eula, how her story is, and I said she's just basically, and it was saying she's trying to erase the issues of her past, of her lineage's past. She wouldn't be a Knight of Favonius or involved in anything if she wasn't like that. If she didn't do that. But anyway, they had so many issues, but this is where it boiled over for me. The first year anniversary. Yeah, I'm gonna get on that again. And I'll be honest with you, I think that's one of the reasons why the Honkai Impact Third channel has not made the VOD of their recent concert live stream public yet. If they do, they're probably gonna have to disable comments. And if normally I would say if you disable comments, you're a coward. You don't like criticism. You're a coward. But in this case, it's warranted because I'm pretty sure Genshin players will be flooding that. They will be flooding that whole thing. They'll be flooding that whole. They'll be flooding that comment section with Genshin players deserve better rewards for your anniversary, and I've already talked about that, so I could get back into it. Like I said, I am so glad I never got into Genshin. One of those people that's on the outside looking in. Love the fact that they included at least 2 characters from Honkai in this. And yes, 2 of the characters they have are based off of character designs from Honkai. I'm talking about I think her name they're calling her Yae Miko. It's Yae Sakura. And the other is the Raiden Shogun. It's Mei Raiden, okay? It's based off of Mei Raiden. Shoot. So yeah, honestly, I'm gonna say that everyone. If it wasn't for the community, I probably would be free to play. I would try to be as free to play as possible. Okay. I'll maybe roll for maybe spend some money on some of the some characters I want. Like I would have spent money on Eula. I would also spent money on the Raiden Shogun. But for now, I'm just gonna be like I said before, on the outside looking in, and basically going, "Wow, what a bunch of toxic a-holes." So yeah, I'm glad I'm not in this game. Love Chat saying thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves.